Byron, how are you sleeping, buddy?
I'm gonna guess not well, based off that question.
Yeah, it really was leading. As Byron, you drift into sleep. Where does your mind go immediately? As just sleep kind of begins to envelop your brain as you just kind of slip into the darkness of sleep.
Hmm. He just died. He's very stressed about mind flailers yet. Hmm. You know what? Probably subconsciously, he doesn't even want it to happen, but he probably thinks immediately back to the pain of his neck being snapped.
It is crystal clear. An it isn't as if you're experiencing that pain again and again and again and again, but it is almost like an outsider looking in and seeing it. You know, the details are a little washed out. You know that Ode was around, but she kind of is like on the very periphery because you are laser focused on just that sick crack and then falling, and then that just moment of consciousness before everything faded. And you just hear this quiet laughter, and then it begins again. That same snap, that fall, that fade to black as this laughter begins again and again and again. What do you do?
Getting a lot of enjoyment out of that, aren't you? You know, fair. I kind of fucked you over, but in my defense, you fucked a lot of people over. Also, how'd you find me?
Actions have consequences. Byron Black.
That doesn't answer my fucking question.
Do you think that you can steal an aspect of myself and I won't know where you are? Every step of the way, every fleeting moment of sleep, I won't have you in my vision? Are you really so arrogant to think that you may steal from a god and just flitter away into the wind?
Hmm, that's a tough question. Yes and no. I was hoping that I stole enough that you wouldn't really be able to track me, but now that you mention it, I probably should have figured that, if someone, well, no, because if someone stole my hand, I wouldn't be like able to find my hand. So, no, I think there's a disconnect between you and I. Maybe that's where our, relationship, fell through.
You see materialize in front of you this half elven figure with kind of gaunt skin, this deep brown hair just kind of pulled back so they have a very like sharp widow's peak looking at you. Eyes completely black, like staring into a marble of space. Yes, well, you did make a number of choices, and they all led you to here.
Yep,
Is this
this is really
twice
gonna
now?
fuck up my sleep schedule. I can already tell. Oh man,
What puzzles me most, though, is why you broke your faith with me.
I kind of summed it up, didn't I? Doing bad things that I didn't really agree with, telling me what to do. And then I
When?
told you to suck my tiny cock, even though it's not that tiny, but I'm,
You said
uh,
it.
hey, Zeka, get the fuck out of my dream.
This isn't Zeka. This is just another apparition.
Yeah, look, hey, fuck you. Yeah, you do.
So small.
I am the ghost of your tiny penis.
That's why I'm a very small ghost.
That's why it's kind of hard to hear me.
Oh my god, guys!
Sorry.
Well, I thought that was kind of what made it clear. It just makes it really hot in the empty void of space. Ugh.
Just kind of begins to circle you.
Oh,
So,
fuck me. Fuck.
perhaps
Fuck.
a bit of a recap is in order.
Fuck.
I offered you a chance to change your fate, and you accepted.
Sure.
You went out
I didn't have much
and
of a
made
choice.
your dream. No, you had a choice. You had a
Well,
choice
it was
every
that or
step
death.
of the way. I didn't put you in death's way. I offered you a path out. You meddled with
put me there.
Just kind of cocks the head. I don't direct as you think I do. I can. I choose not to.
You did with me.
What did I direct you to do?
I don't remember.
If you can give me a single example. A singular example.
I think you told me to keep on fucking up mine. Layler shit.
And yet, even without me, you've continued to do that.
Sometimes things align.
It seems as though your only motivation since breaking faith with me has been to do that. Yes, perhaps to appease a sniveling toddler and rescue it, but ultimately motivated by furthering that.
Wait, who's the sniveling toddler?
Zeka's face appears, replaces the elf woman's.
Hey, he's not a toddler. He's 14 and a half years old. Show some respect.
You start.
Oh.
So, let's continue.
He's given me a reason to respect him, so...
Yes, bringing you back from death's edge when you decide to bravely off yourself. Or when you decide to run boldly into hell, screaming and fearing my name. And then, what is it? A snap of the neck? Again, just right in front of you. And this time you feel it a little bit.
I was hoping you didn't see, that. But, you established that you've seen all this. Yeah, I'm clearly not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, delightful. Denial, all of it. You see, why do you think I'm here? Why do you think I come with your dream? You are so arrogant. Do you think you matter in any way? You are a speck upon infinity. I don't say this to insult you, though I'm delighted that it does. I say this as a simple matter of fact. You are a speck upon infinity. What you stole, however, is not. It is not essential,
doesn't that by
though I
definition
do
make me
delight.
not a speck upon infinity?
What?
If I stole something that is incredibly important to all of the cosmos, wouldn't that make me not just a random little speck in infinity? Wouldn't that make me a very important speck of infinity?
No, it means that you carry it. When the wind carries a leaf, does the wind become the leaf?
Well, it's the wind that carries the leaf, and if the wind wasn't there, the leaf wouldn't be carried.
And yet the wind is entirely replaceable with any other wind, or any other force of wind, or anyone to carry it. It is entirely replaceable and insignificant in and of itself, other than its relation to something that actually matters. Much
So you're
like
trying to say anyone could have stolen that from you, which means that you have very bad security. You should probably hire new people.
Such an asshole.
Perhaps I will find some new talent. I can think of a few people.
Fuck. No, maybe don't. Fuck. I shouldn't give advice to
So you
people that
are
want to kill me.
afraid. So you are afraid of what happens if I seek out retribution with you. You're terrified.
I think I've got a good idea of what he'll do, and he'll point to his neck being snapped.
That wasn't me. That was once again
I know,
the
but
choice
you'll
of
something.
your...
No,
Why
the point is that
do
you'll
you
kill me
think I
painfully
care even a little bit with you? You
because
care...
you're talking to me right now.
No. I don't care about you. I care about what you carry. And that is a critical distinction that you must make. Byron, Ken, whatever name you choose to carry, it is insignificant because you chose to break faith with me. And that was your choice. And that is one that I will not begrudge you for. What I will begrudge you for is that you stole from me. You stole a critical piece to my machinations. And you may go on with your life, short as it may be, suicidal as you may be, and do whatever you wish, so long as that is returned to me. Because you do not matter. My rage against you, while present for a moment, was fleeting. And if you return the heart to me, it will be done. But if you do not, well, what do you fear? You've already lied and betrayed that you are afraid. You fear what I'll do to you. What do you think I will do if you do not give it back?
Well, very clearly, kill me.
No.
Continue to haunt my dreams. Just really fuck up my sleep schedule.
Byron?
Probably try to kill my friends. Probably try to kill my family. I probably should stop talking because I'm giving you ideas.
Byron, you will not die. You will never die. You will face eternity witnessing your witnessing your many deaths already. Your friends' deaths. Let's make, or your families.
You know, all those are bad. Could we avoid that? I mean,
they hold out their hand.
In a way that doesn't, like, you know, take away that nice little pearl. I found that, you know, it's really you know, special to me for various reasons that I'm sure you can guess because, you know, you can peer inside my mind.
They retract their hand. You broke faith with us. You are not allowed back in the circle. You are gone,
Well,
and you are free. So return my property, so that I may continue, and you may go. You will not have my blessing. You will not have my magic. You will not have any of the parlor tricks that you think you're a master of. But you will be done. That is the simple terms of this. I don't need you. I don't need your head on a spike, because a head on a spike is as insignificant as an atom in an ocean.
What's an atom?
Actually, yes, that is my question, random spirit.
It's allergic to peanut butter. Now can we move on?
Sure. Look, you know me well. You know me probably better than my family, all my friends, possibly even better than me. So you know just as well that I can't really give this up.
Then bask in the consequences.
It's the only thing that lets me be able to just, you know, have any useful skills in the world or add anything besides just being
that
as
is
your ghost.
very
and
simply
you yourself
not
would
my
describe an
problem.
asshole.
That is not my problem. I gave you the chance for your future. I offered it freely. I took death. I spared death from you for a day. At a moment when you surely would have died, I offered you the chance to adventure, to be a great hero like you wished. But you had to seize it. And you failed to. And you found yourself afraid, and you broke faith with me for frankly stupid reasons.
Well, it was more anger than fear that caused me to break it, but, you know.
And in your anger, you made a choice, and you will live with the consequences. So allow me to cut this discussion short. Return the heart to me. Now, your magic, your skills, all that you have stolen from me will be returned to me. But so will my pursuit, and you will face no further retribution. If you continue to carry it, if you continue to insist upon defying me, your world will come crashing down around you. Not just yourself, not just your friends, not just your family. Every step you take will sow chaos in its own special way. Every motion, every friend, every polite conversation, I will extinguish. Or stand down.
Can I have like? Oh, let's see. How long did it take for us to get out here? Could I have like a month to
No.
think on it?
No.
Fuck.
This is your chance. You've thought long enough, you've stolen these gifts long enough, and you've gotten yourself killed, and you've tortured your own friends with your incompetence at using my gifts long enough. Settle down and let the people who understand this magic use it, and walk back home, farmer boy, while you still have a home left to walk to.
Would I rather be an incompetent and doomed explorer, or a horrifically incompetent blacksmith that will likely destroy my family's business due to said incompetence? Ghosts, do you have any input? Besides that, I have a small penis, please.
I'm gonna be honest, that's kind of mostly the only thing I think about.
Carson, this is your character, baby. We don't have any say.
This is your call, Carson.
I mean, if you were awake, Ode would say something,
Yeah.
but you're in a dream.
Yeah, the only person you can talk to is the small penis ghost, dude.
He's got small things in the world.
Here's where I'm at, my dude.
It's so small, I don't know why you're trying to exist anyway.
Does
You
Okay.
make your penis bigger?
Here's my thought, dude. Clearly, you're not impressing women down here, so you gotta impress them up there. Fuck this guy.
Alternatively, you could lose your penis altogether if he kills you, because the penis is a part of you.
Hey, get out of here, big penis ghost.
If the reason you choose to have a god of chaos trying to kill you is solely because of penis-related issues, you have
Get out
other
of
problems.
here.
Get out of here, ghost of
G-spot
reason.
ghost.
Alright, I wanna hear
Sparkles doesn't exist anyway.
Yeah, that's not real.
I wanna hear what Carson does.
Me? See, if you hadn't mentioned the incompetence, this would be a lot easier. But you immediately hit on the one thing that fucking targets them. Damn you, Mary, for starting us to make our conversations about how our characters feel. Gave David the perfect tool. No, okay, just how incompetent am I with the magic? Just like, be honest. Fully honest, I want just like 5 seconds just rundown of just how bad I am with that magic.
Without my guidance, you have gotten yourself killed twice, and the only time that you've used your magic has been to black hole your friend and a random woman who wants nothing more than to help you.
Hey, I also gave people like little peeks into other possibilities. Isn't that your magic?
Does it undo the 2 deaths and the black hole?
I'm really just hurting people, aren't I? Have I done any good in the world, Dusk Dragon? You're probably the wrong person to ask, but you're kind of the only other person besides Small Dick Ghost, Big Dick Ghost, and G-Spot Ghost.
Good and evil are subjective. There are those who you've helped, and there are those who you've hurt. What you make of those people and what their deaths have done, in the grand scheme of eternity, it means very little. To them, those you've killed, you're a heartless brigand. Those you've saved, you're a hero beyond reproach. But right now, in this moment, to your friends, you are a fuck-up. You are a fuck-up who does nothing but harm them.
Would you at least be able to give me a ride back home?
No. Walk back yourself. We are done after this. You've made your choices. Defy me or obey me. That is your choice, and I will not spare you from the consequences of either.
He'll reach in his proverbial pocket and pull it out. I'm just hurting them. Kind of pull it up. Is there any amount of light?
Do you mean in the orb?
In the orb around. You just want to hold it up to the light.
A little bit.
Don't. I'm muting this.
Yeah, I muted that. There's a bit.
You'll hold it up to that, kind of inspect it. Hold it against his forehead. Think about the possibilities.
As you do, you see two etched out before you. Handing this figure. Actually, as you regard this figure, it kind of looks like Alien X. It's just kind of this amorphous black space entity rather than this kind of elven feature. There's handing it to them. And then there is holding on to it and clutching it further. No other options. No middle ground.
I'm going to test one thing before I give this to you, just to see if I really did start to understand this magic at all. Is that alright? He will hold it to his forehead, and he will attempt to cast Manifest Echo.
Could you pop that in the chat for me?
Spell.
You see a Byron appear. This one decked out a little more adventure, more traditional to what you were wearing when you were Byron more than you were Ken. A little more scruff, a little facial scar, tasteful.
Oh. Hey, man, how helpful are you to your friends?
What friends?
You still travel alone? You ever found any friends? That was like the worst time in my life.
Well, the more I walked around, it just got in the way a little bit. Always trying to drag me off into things. Going this way, it's a lot easier. Find a tavern, find a girl. Maybe a night, maybe a week. Not a month, never a month. But that's enough.
A month's a long time.
It's a bit. It's just a bit long. But
especially because you'll go through with a lot of the elder women. They'll start talking.
Oh my god, it's just so much.
Right? Luckily, I never had that much luck to begin with. I had a tendency to like ramble, and then they like run away.
Really, I just don't see that. I just don't see that happening for you. See, I have that problem a little bit, but I feel like I can always just find a way to recuperate back and bring it back to center. But you know, they always tell me I go on and kind of reiterate a point I've already made.
Yeah, I feel the exact same thing. That'll continue for, let's see, how long does the spell last?
Let's say
1
30
minute.
seconds. Let's say 30 seconds it goes on for. Anyway, what do you need?
I'm thinking about giving up the magic because, all I do is run around and hurt people. Never really cause any good in the world. Hurt my friends. Also, if I don't return it, they'll die, my family will die, and I'll be forced to live in an eternity watching them get tortured and die.
Well, that sounds fucking rough.
Right? So what do you think I should do? Me? What would you do in this situation? And don't say summon another version of yourself.
Well, that was my first guess.
Fuck.
No,
We
I would
think
say,
too similarly.
I would say, wonder why that is. No, I would say this. What I would do, you say you hurt your friends. I don't really have any friends. What I'm going to say isn't going to be worth a whole lot. I'll say this, though. Walking the road you're on, it wears at you to be alone for so long. Make your choice. Make it now. Dragging it out's only going to hurt. You got to treat it like a band-aid. You got to rip it right on off. He fades.
All right. I guess at least I was able to discover something new with your magic. That's pretty good, right? Or is that already found? It was already found, wasn't it? I can answer that question. Here you go. Guess no more hurting people. But I guess no more hurting, no more helping. Just I'll be a blacksmith.
Oh, delightful. You see the smile fade before you. Delightful. Well, Byron Black. Good choice. You see all around you the dream begin to fade. All around you, the buildings just collapse into the distance, and you see your neck realign. And you wake up. It is about... You see Ode and Sunny are still just... you hear Sunny say, "Damn it." And Ode's just like... Hmm? It's getting pretty close to dawn.
He'll just try to very quietly cast prestidigitation to clean up some sweat that built up on his brow from the stressful drink.
It fades.
Wait, like the sweat fades?
The sweat fades. Sweat fades with your little flourish.
Oh shit! Hey,
Byron will pop up and go, "Holy fuck!"
Sonny spins around like.
Oh, sorry. I just noticed he woke up, but I forgot that he could just go back to sleep. Sorry.
Oh, what happened?
Funny. Look over there, and you'll make a
the
minor
alarm, I
illusion
think.
before it.
Everybody, get battle positions. Get ready.
So you see a horse appear, Sunny.
Sonny starts lining up a shot.
Ode is confused because she thought she just heard Byron cast a spell, but then he clearly looked like he was still sleeping.
And he said, "Oh fuck!" Right?
Oh.
Yeah, he leapt to his feet and said, "Oh, holy fuck!"
Oh, then she'll get ready. She'll be like, nunchucks that she doesn't have ready.
Morak pulls his sword out of its sheath thing and is just like, and then Morak is gonna wake up Artuk, assuming that he's awake or something.
I am now. Fuck.
Hey,
What am I missing? What?
Morak then gestures with his sword towards Byron, and then he gestures lower. Did he piss himself last night?
Byron, what is it?
I can still cast magic, and he's gonna make little minor illusions of fireworks and just be dancing around.
Great, Byron.
so happy for you. Does he do this every morning? Have I been missing this?
No?
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
What made you think you wouldn't be able to cast? I mean, is this different?
You kind of
Do you have to,
reach in
like,
his pocket, dump out his bag, see if the pearl's still there.
Yeah, it's still there. You see it has a slightly more glossy sheen to it.
You guessed it.
Does he kind of still feel a little bit of juice in it?
Yeah.
It's from New Jersey.
Hey, oh, all right, guys.
Shoe
How long of a story do you want?
We really have a
Long or
lot
short?
to do today.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go for the short version. The Dust Dragon, he came, he bullied me, and then I was like, oh, I'm so bad at everything. I don't know why I went to a second voice for that, but
He imitated Zeka.
Hey, this is not very nice.
I'm sorry, it was an accent. But I'm so bad at everything, and I gave him like back the pearl thing, and like, well, all I do is hurt my friends and like hurt people around me, and I never really do anything good for the entire rest of the world. So I was like, I'll give him back the magic, and I'll go back to being like a blacksmith and be like a little failure back in my hometown, like I was originally going to be. But now I can still do magic, and this thing still has it too. So I see so far no repercussions for my actions, and I can probably oh fuck, I can still hurt all of you guys.
Yeah, it sounds like you did a lot of good self-reflection, and now you just have to realize what to do with that self-reflection, Byron.
Right, because there is a version of you that felt that it was dangerous to have that magic. It seems.
Well, that's old versions, to be clear.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Like I've seen plenty of them. All of them are just kind of like, oh, this is bad.
But maybe next time, just keep doing that self-reflection, buddy. It was good. And maybe next time that you wake up and you can still just do the things that you've been able to do this whole time, don't shout about it.
Sonny's gonna walk up to Byron. He's gonna say, when I look at you this morning, I see someone who is ready to go blow up some mind flayer shit. Pack up your bags, buddy. Let's go.
Hell yeah, let's fucking go. Like
punches
smack him on the ass and hurt his hand. Go, fuck, that still hurt.
It's a hollow.
It's not hell.
I think Ode will kind of like maybe like put her hand on Byron's arm as he's excitedly running away and like more privately say to him, like not like speaking in front of the whole group, and say, Byron, I think it is good that you're thinking about if the magic that you have has dangers, but I don't want you to feel like it's a decision you have to make right now, seemingly. Like at the monastery, they train us in monastic ways and like using our key, and it can take years.
Flips and shit.
Yeah, all the flips and shit. And so it's like if you don't have this power, it's possible you could train up to do something else. So it's like even if you lose this, there's other options, but it doesn't seem like something you have to really stress about right now, right?
Well, no, I have been training to be an actor.
Yeah.
I'm good on the prospects. Right now, I'm still riding this high of the fact that I still have magic. I'm sorry.
No, I
just
think
like-
it's great you still have magic. Like, yeah.
Like, let's go blow up some mind flayer shit. We can talk more about, we'll point to Artak, the moral and ethical quandaries about all of this, right? But for the meantime,
I like talking about that.
Where's your
Sounds
pointing?
great.
Is awesome.
I'm feeling really good, and I don't want to get right back into my feelings that I was just in with the Dusk Dragon, because that'll make me feel really, like, down and depressed and really have no energy to go blow up some shit. So let's go do that now before the feelings come back.
All right, I can respect that.
Let's go. Hell yeah.
Star wipe.